Hey, what's up? How are you? Here we are again. I'm glad you made it. So today, I just want to talk to you about a couple of things, and that's song number 9 and how that's coming along and where I'm at with that. It's a new song, brand new, so I'm working on that. And then I also want to show you Jurupa Park. So this skate park is awesome. I don't go here often enough. I think I've shown it, maybe small parts of it before on a past episode, but this time I wanted to showcase it a little bit more and some of the details of the park, and just kind of skate it a little bit today as well, so have some fun. And there was actually a couple of buddies there of mine that were there skating, and so it was cool to meet up with them. Really, I just want to showcase the park and then talk about the flow and some of the park right here. It is amazing. The bowl is really cool to skate. It's built just right. Like, I don't have any complaints. It's got some hairpin turns, and you got to be able to be on your A game to definitely skate this bowl. It is an awesome bowl to skate. Check that out when you get a moment. But let me talk about song number 9 as well. Like I mentioned, it's a brand new song. I don't know the release date of it yet, but I just started it, so I've got some of the lyrics done. Actually a lot of the lyrics done. There's still some editing, I think, that I need to do, but for the most part, I think the lyrics are in a good spot. And then the ending of this particular song, I don't know how I want to do that, but right now I've got it clocked at about 3 minutes and maybe like 20 seconds or something like that. As far as the length of the song, it might be a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, but that's roughly where it's at right now. But I want to show you the beginning process of it and what I've got going. So I've got the beat. I think the last episode I spoke about not being happy with the keyboard sound that I had come up with, and that led me into playing some guitar over it and using a single chord technique. But yeah, that was the last episode there. So I kind of want to dive in onto where the music's at now and show you that process. So got the drum beat. Now I've also got a good guitar intro that I want, and then I've got that chord progression. I've got that single note technique that I'm trying to use in the song, and then I've got a second part and a third part, and none of the parts are what I call like smooth transitions. They're kind of like hard breaks. So I'm trying something different with this song. So there's 3 different breaks in the song. Let me just show you a little bit here, and I'm not going to play you the song yet or what I've got, just because there's still rough ideas. As I go on here with the next episodes, maybe I'll show some of that, but let me show you what I got here. So this is my drum track. This is a keyboard track that I didn't use, and then these are the 2 guitar tracks that I have right now. So what I've done is I've left a little bit of room here for the drums to kind of kick in so that the beat is smooth, and then I start playing the guitar, and then as I get into the song here, there's the first intro here, and then the verse begins right here. So this is just like a small intro, and then here same thing kind of happens, is I have a small break, and then there's another part of the song here, and then here's another part. I'm also going to do a small transition here as well, and into the ending of the song. And then I don't have a full plan on how I'm going to end it, but it's about, like I mentioned, 3 minutes and I believe 40 seconds here, but there's a little bit of a buffer in the front of the song. So, but it might end up being close to 3 minutes and 40 seconds. I just wanted to show how I start my process, and basically I only have one guitar track, and I do want to talk about what I'm doing now as far as the building and constructing of the song. So I was able to come up with an intro on the guitar, so I've got that somewhat in a decent demo like recording where it's a good idea and it feels good. So I'm not 100% if I'm gonna record it again or keep that natural feel that I did on this take. But I've got that first layer of the guitars kind of laid out, and now I'm adding a second guitar on top of that. So no bass line yet, and then I don't know if I'm gonna add a keyboard or anything else like that, but that's where I'm at with the music as far as song number 9. I don't have a name for it either, so it takes me a little bit to name the song. But I'm really excited about the feel of this song. It's going to be a little bit more, I guess, on the skater vibe, that type of song for me. It's more kind of describing a little bit of how I feel, I guess, in those moments, right? So yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope that you like the Jurupa Skatepark, and I'm trying to show you my process on writing music, and I'm hoping this is helping you as well. So hit that subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one.
Enter the room. You can try and look away, but you know you can't handle this. You know you can't handle this. Gotta get the girl. Gotta get the girl. Gotta get the girl. Gotta get the girl. The drinking begins. Ready to sing. Take a step back, look inside. Into the corner, you pretend you wanna get away. I let you go and you scream. I want more, and you scream. I want more. This is dangerous. Gotta get the girl. Gotta get the girl. Gotta get the girl. Gotta get the girl. Oh baby, you know you got it going on. And we have become dangerous. Yes, dangerous. Baby, you know you got it going on. Baby, you know you got it going on. Yes, she's dangerous. night.